My last video about my daily routine at 51 really resonated with so many of you, and honestly, I was blown away by the response. It's my most viewed video so far, and the comments full of encouragement, questions, honesty, and even a few hard truths. So today, I want to respond to some of the comments and walk you through how I actually built this routine, because it did not happen overnight. And trust me, 5 years ago, I couldn't even imagine living this way. Let's talk about it and how I got here. Hi, I'm Lisette. Welcome back to my channel. I started this channel because I truly believe women in midlife are underrepresented. We are often overlooked, but I'm here to say we don't have to give up on ourselves. We don't have to settle. We don't have to feel invisible. We are not past our prime. We are entering our most powerful season yet. This is the perfect time for a rebrand. For many of us, the kids are older. We're becoming empty nesters. We finally have a little more time to ourselves. And honestly, if we take care of our bodies and our minds, we still have a good 40 plus amazing years ahead of us. We can reinvent ourselves, start that business, pursue that new hobby, get into the best shape of our lives. At 51, I took up playing pickleball, I started playing golf, and I started this channel. Even though, to be 100% honest, I was terrified to do it, but I knew there was such a gap in this space. We still love fashion, we care about our health, we are committed to growth, and we deserve to be represented. We're not invisible. If this is your vibe, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep glowing up together. So let me start by saying this is my current morning routine. It works for this season of my life right now. When my kids were little, absolutely no way I could do this. Even 5 years ago, I wasn't here yet. Today, I'm 51 years old. I work from home. My youngest is a junior in high school. I have two daughters. One is a junior in college, and the other one graduated college and is working at her first job in New York City. And yes, I'm almost an empty nester. So one comment I got is, I talk about making the bed first thing in the morning. How do you do that? Do you have a husband? Don't you have a dog that you sleep with? And you're not wrong. I hear you. But in my case, my husband wakes up early too. And I have two dogs, but they don't sleep in my bed. They sleep downstairs. So for me, it is possible to get up and make my bed. But if your mornings look different, that's okay. Take what works and leave the rest. Another comment I got was, what do you actually do for work? I got this several times. So let me answer that. I am a real estate investor. I buy homes, renovate them, and I either sell them or keep them as rentals. I also create content because I feel called to inspire other women who are navigating midlife just like I am. And yes, I have designed my life around what I value most. So I don't go to the grocery store. I get my groceries delivered. And I do have help with cleaning the house every week. Not because I can't do it, but because I choose to use my time on other things that move the needle for my business, for my wellness, my personal growth. And I fully understand that not everyone is in the same place, but this is my reality right now. And I am so grateful for it. And I'm just sharing what works for me. Now let's talk about how I actually built this routine, because here is the truth. The only habit I've always had, no matter what season of my life, has been exercise. Even when my kids were babies, toddlers, I made time to move my body. It's always been a non-negotiable for me. Everything else, I added slowly, one habit at a time. Once something became automatic, I layered in the next. For example, reading the Bible for 10 minutes every morning, that's a new habit I just started. I started it in January of this year. And I can honestly say it's been life-changing, but it wasn't part of my routine a year ago. So my routine keeps evolving like I do. You're watching this thinking, this is overwhelming. I don't have time for all this. I don't have time for a full morning routine. Please don't feel like you have to start with everything. Start with one habit. Maybe it's a 5-minute walk. Maybe it's sitting for 5 minutes and meditating. Maybe it's one glass of water before your morning coffee. And then you build from there, little by little. So I also wanted to talk about another video that I got a lot of traction on, where I shared how I lost 20 pounds of menopause weight. I want to touch on it briefly because it ties directly into the idea of consistency and routine. So I did not lose weight on a fat diet. I didn't do any crazy workouts. I didn't starve myself. I didn't overtrain. I focused on consistency, strength training. I ate a balanced diet. I walked. I prioritized sleep, and it took me 1 year and 4 months to reach my goal. Yes, I hired a coach And that helped me with accountability. But you don't need a coach to succeed. You do not need a coach to succeed. I just want to repeat that. All you need is consistency. You need to be consistent and you need to be patient. If you are looking for support, there's coaches available at every price point. You might even find someone starting out in the industry, someone who's hungry, someone who wants to gain experience and is offering discounted rates. I found my coach online, which is a more affordable approach than hiring a trainer at my gym, and it's just worked for me beautifully. I also want to mention BHRT, bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. I got this question asked a lot. I want to be completely transparent. I did not start HRT until after I had already lost the weight. I hit my goal weight December of 2024, and I started BHRT April of 2025. On a low dose of progesterone and testosterone. Progesterone has helped my sleep tremendously. The testosterone, I haven't really noticed any big difference. I'm due for blood work soon, so I might need an increase. I don't know, but I know that takes time. So I lost all the weight, gained all my muscle before BHRT. I just want to be transparent about the timeline because BHRT was not a factor in the weight loss, but it has been helpful in the next phase of my wellness. And there was another comment that I want to address, and I actually really appreciated it. The comment it said, it would be lovely if you came across more conversational rather than teachy or like reading cue cards. And I agree. I am new to YouTube. I am learning. I suck. This has been something I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I kept making excuses not to do it. I kept putting it off until one day I decided to take imperfect action. And yes, the videos aren't perfect, but I am learning and figuring it out as I go. But I am committed, and I know in 6 months to a year, they're going to be excellent because I just need to put the reps in. Right now, they're not that great. And thank you for being here while I figure this all out. It truly means so much to me. So if this video gave you any value, I'd love for you to like, subscribe, and comment below. What's one habit you've built in your routine that's made a difference? I would love to know. So thank you so much for watching. And remember, you are not too old and it is not too late. And your glow up is just getting started. I'll see you in the next video.